Hi friend, how are you? Today's video, I was supposed to talk to you on takers. But when I created that first video that I put in that post on Saturday, I recognized I should have gone about it a different way. And so I'm doing over the video now. Now this video was supposed to be initially on people that continuously take from you, and how to see the ones that are taking advantage of you, and also how to see the people that really need it. But the thing about it is that even although somebody really needs something, you're not going to always be able to give, and you cannot put yourself in an uncomfortable situation just to help some person. That is not right on you. Why do I say that? Because I have been on both ends of this scale. I have been the person that really needed help, and I I didn't know what to do. I didn't have anybody to give me any proper guidance. I had someone that was, yes, able and willing to help me, but they wanted to keep me, when I look back now, they wanted to keep me in that space of always needing help, so that I'll be always dependent on them, so that I wouldn't go anywhere. Because sometimes some people like to keep you on a leash, to keep you in a space, so that they can kind of like imprison you to them. So therefore, they have a guarantee that you would not leave their space. And if it is that you know somebody that's going through something like that, direct them to this video, or tell them yourself that really and truly that person is not serving you, that person is really imprisoning you. So you'll be 100% dependent on them, so that if they go anywhere, that you will be in complete lack and desperation, and you would definitely have no choice but to call them back, unless you're stubborn like me. And and when you make up your mind on something, it's like, I'll deal with what I'm in, because you know, and you have that belief that the universe will always have your back, because you're always a good person. It's hard. It's hard when you're struggling. It's hard. I know it's hard. And I know that there are a lot of people out there that they do struggle, and they want help, they need help, they would love to be able to help themselves, but they have no idea what to do next. And it's hard. It's hard, and you don't want anybody's pity. You don't want anybody to be looking down on you. So you kind of keep it to yourself. You might have one or two people that know about your situation, but they aren't people that can actually help you. And you're just going around in this circle all the time, always having to depend on the wrong people, and not being able to go into a space where you don't have to do that, where you don't have to need people that are having a benefit from you just because you need them. It's hard. I'm talking from experience, and I know how hard that is. On the other end of that scale is the person that might be helping you, is the person that might be, or you might be the person that's giving the help. I love to help people. I do, because I've been on both ends of the scale. The person that needs help, but I never believe in having a sad story all the time. I would not let people know actually that I was, completely broke and need help, and was, you know, eating popcorn for food on Sundays so that I can keep the food in my fridge for when I actually go to work, and I know I'll get hungry. So I know what that is. I know what that is like. It's not easy, but at the same time, I knew that once I continue to do my gratitudes, once I continue to focus on my goals, and once I continue to keep that positive mindset, and being a kind person, and helping those that I know that need it, and not taking advantage of me, once I knew that I keep in a certain space and I vibrate on a certain level, I knew that I'll be able to manifest myself out of that situation, which I did. I did do it. And I also find too that even when I was struggling, I knew people, because when you're in a space, you always find people that are vibrating on the same energy as you. And I knew people that were struggling like me. Right. I knew people. I knew people that were struggling like me, but they love and they live in their sad story. They live for their sad story. They love the pity. They love people wanting to help them, and there are a lot of people. There are a lot of those type of people out there. So when we talk about takers, it's a very, very fine line on the people that really need help and the people that want help but also want to take advantage of your help and of the situation. Now, you might be in a space on where you can help somebody. There's nothing wrong with that. If you can help somebody, please do help them, because I believe that we are on this earth to not only enjoy it and all that, but we are sometimes put in a space to be able to help some people, but don't be their welfare system. And when I say welfare system, I mean don't be their government. Because the government in countries, once you're a citizen, you get help from the government. I call it, well, in my country we call it welfare. So you're not the welfare department. So don't be consistently giving, because then you will not have, and then you'll be putting yourself in a situation where you cannot go towards goals, you cannot move forward because you're always helping somebody. And as much as you want to help people like that, and like I had to learn, I gotta help myself. And if you really want to help yourself, or somebody that don't know, they would love to help themselves, they don't know what to do, I'll tell you what I did. And maybe what I did can help, that person can do it too, and it can help them. And then we'll get into the takers part of this video. So when I was really, really struggling, and I knew that I needed to do something to get out of that situation. I remember it was July 31st, 2022. I was working in a job. I love my job. I love the company I was working for. I love my colleagues. I love everything about my workplace. I had the freedom to do personal stuff in my life, and could have gone and get my hair done. I could have gone to an appointment. I could have gone and pick up my daughter from school, drop her off. I could have gone and do all these things. I loved my little laptop I had. I loved that job so bad. I did a lot of work, but I loved that job. The only downfall with that job is that the pay. It could have not sustained my life. I was living in a very small apartment, and I paid my rent. My rent covered everything, and the apartment was fully furnished and stuff. And I had an amazing landlord back then. She was really nice. She brought stuff for Mother's Day, and she brought stuff for Christmas and stuff like that. I loved being a tenant of hers. But I did not like the struggle that I had when I was in that apartment. It was really hard. And on July 31st, 2 a.m., so actually it was the first of, no, it was July 31st. It was Friday, July 31st, 2022. I was in my front house, living room area, and I was crying. I was crying all evening, actually, because I was at a point where if I didn't do something now, I would be out on the streets. So I got up and I was crying. I didn't know what to do. And if you guys know me, I cry, I let it all out. But then I go into a manifestation stage. So I use my sadness then, and I just thought of the job that I want, the type of people that I want to work with. And I said, and then I heard that voice in my head said, go and look for this particular job. Only apply to those jobs with that job title, and apply to them. So I got on my computer. It was 2 o'clock in the morning. I sent out my application. I remember there was this little tiny application, this little tiny ad, and I said, I was telling a friend about it, and I was like, I even applied to this little tiny ad. But that little tiny ad was the job that I'm in right now. And when I was going to work, I said, you know what? What I want to manifest today, that somebody will call me. It will not be tomorrow. I would not have to wait till next week for one of those people to call me. Somebody will call me for a job interview and I will get the job. I do not have to wait. I've worked so hard and I definitely need this. And the next job that I'm in, the reason why I chose this job, this was a little higher position that I was currently in, but I wanted a higher position because I wanted to learn more. I wanted to have more skills and stuff like that. So at the next level of my life, that I can use that experience to be able to move forward and move up in my career. So I got at 9:30, around 9:30 that morning, I got an email inviting me for an interview. That interview went so good. I ended up getting the job. I was ecstatic. I loved it, loved it, loved it. My boss back then, she was amazing. She would call me in her office. She would teach me a lot of things, and a lot of my knowledge that I have now is because of her. And it was a true blessing. I really did manifest that job. I really did manifest the people that I was working with, and it was fantastic. And no, she's not the person that I talked about in my last video. No, no, no. Yeah, so then I went to that job and I was still struggling because when I found out I was getting paid more, I then decided to give out more to every other thing, which was wrong in my part. And the thing about it is when you come from a poverty mindset, you never think of keeping money. We never think about saving. We never think about our future. We always think about what we can do now. And that was my downfall. So I ended up still in a position where I had no money, but now I could pay my own rent, I could buy my own groceries and all that stuff. I could do every single thing that I needed to. But the thing about it is I was such on a thin line that in January, when I had a change in my life in January of 2024, I was nearly back to that space. But then I met my amazing husband and all that changed, and but I think that it's because I manifested change in my life and I manifested getting out of that situation. There are those people that they need help. They want help. They require your help. And you can't always be the person to give them assistance. As much as you feel bad for them, as much as you know that you should help them, but because if you continuously help them, you will put yourself in a really bad situation and you don't want to go back there. What you can do is give that person guidance on how they can better their life. Apply for a different job and try to use your talent to do something to be able to bring in extra money. And once you can see that that person is making an effort, then you can help them, or then you can just be the mental support for them to keep them accountable. Because yes, in life we're supposed to help people. Yes, in life that we're supposed to give out something, whatever it is, even if it's like a good encouraging word or money or whatever it is. We're supposed to, I believe that, that's part of our life. That's part of why we're here, to help each other out so we can all grow and move forward and get to our goals and have a good and fun life. You're going to have those people that will listen to you, that will really want to help themselves, that would really want to move forward in their lives, and you'll have those people that just like to be the sad story. And those are the people, I know I took so long to get there, but those are the people that are takers. Those types of people now that you recognize that they always want to live in their sad story. They always want you to just help them. They don't do nothing to like support you on your end, and you recognize that this person is just a taker. This person is just continuously taking from me. This person is just wanting help all the time, and it's never, they don't ever give back to people. They don't ever see them doing good for somebody else or anything like that. Stop helping them. I've told somebody already that came to me when I was getting out of my situation, and they were telling me their sad story. I said to them, your problem is that you like to live in your sad story. Many of times I've told you how you can get out of that situation, how you can do better with your life. And all you do is you live in your sad story, because sometimes some people need the reality. You have to be able to be strong enough to show that person where they are going wrong, because you're not helping them if you're just helping them. You got to help them too. Don't just sit there and say, oh, this person always want me to help them. Oh, this person always want me to assist them. Oh, this person, no. You have to open your mouth and you have to tell them, listen to me. I see what you're doing. And what you're doing, I am not supporting that anymore, because I have my own life. I have to use my energy for the things that are going to benefit me also too. And if I continuously help you, I'll be draining myself and I will not have the energy to do the things that I know that I need to do to move forward in my life. Yeah. So open your mouth, build that backbone, because sometimes people that are takers, not people that really need help and that just need that guidance and that will use, I will be grateful that you help them, but they will do whatever they can with whatever they have to be able to move forward in their life. Those people, I say, help them, in whatever area you can. You might not always be able to help them financially, but you can probably help them with a motivation and push them and stuff like that. But the people that you can see that they just always want to be helped, those are the takers. So whenever somebody asks you for help, always analyze the situation. Always listen to them too, as into what they're doing to be able to get themselves out of the situation. If you don't ever hear them, sometimes ask, so what are you doing to get yourself out of this situation? What are you doing? What action are you taking to get to the next level of your life so that you don't be in this position anymore? Ask them those types of questions. Because if they told you, oh, nothing, well, they like being there. And if they like being there, why are you staying there with them? After if you realize that they are just liking being there, being in that space of, I want help me, help me, help me, then don't stay in that space with them. Just let them know, you know what, I see where you are at with this. I see that you're not going to go anywhere. You're not looking to better yourself. You're not looking to get out of that situation. Nor are you looking to support others as well, because I've seen you. I've watched how you're moving and all that stuff. And you're not giving the support that that other people are giving, or that you're not showing up, that how other people are showing up for you. Let them know that I can't help you anymore. I can't. And I won't, because you're just taking advantage of the situation. And if I continue to vibrate on that level with you, sooner or later I'll be down there with you. And I don't want to be down there with you. As you are going towards your goal, as you are going towards manifesting the thing that you want in life, we have to build a lot of backbones. We have to get stronger each time in every space that we are in. We have to get stronger. We have to be able to stand up for ourselves, because on the next level, remember, your vibration is up here, your manifestation, your goal or whatever is up here. Your next level, on this level, you got to be bold, you got to be strong, you got to be able to stand up for yourself. You got to be all the things that you think that you're scared of doing. You got to be that person. And you would not get here if you allow fear of speaking up for yourself, fear of reaching out, going towards that goal, fear of standing up into the person that you are. Like me, look, I had fear of doing videos like this, because sometimes I know that I can ramble. I know that when I talk to my friends on a regular basis, if I'm having a conversation to help them to get out of a situation, or helping them how to deal with a situation, that I do ramble. I sometimes do go off course. Listen, my videos are not going to be for everybody, because it's not like step by step by step, not the ones that I'm currently doing. But I am stepping past my fear, and I'm just putting myself out there. You know why? Because the person that needs this, person that needs these videos, the person that needs my rambling and my brain, will get benefit from it. And I'll have my tribe, and I'll have, all of you that gain value and that grow with me, and we'll grow together, and you'll probably get bigger than me. You'll probably reach your goal before me. Who knows, however it will go. Because some people reach their goals before others, you would have gotten value. I'm here to strengthen you. I'm here to help you see when you can be that strong person and saying no to somebody that needs help, that you possibly know that, well, they can use my help, that you know that they can use your help, but you just can't do it anymore. Just tell them. Just tell them, you don't have to be rude about it. Just tell them, listen, I would love to help you, but I just can't do it right now. Just leave it at that. Your hand is not forced. You don't have to help people. You don't have to do nothing in life but get up and breathe and live. It's your choice because you're a good person. You believe strongly in karma. And just because you believe in karma doesn't mean that saying no is a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's actually building a backbone that you really, really needed to for after all this while. And when you're finished watching this video, that person that you know that's taking advantage of you, you give them a call and you tell them, listen, I understand and I realize that you are taking advantage of this situation of me helping you and I'm not doing it anymore. And as of right now, I can't help you any further. But I can maybe guide you into going towards your goal or, into making your life a lot better. But I just can't help and assist you anymore. And nobody can fault you for that. Nobody. I think I'm done now. I told someone this week, your path in life. So you might be scared of telling that person no but you know that if you continuously give to this person, you will never reach your goal because all the things that you're giving them, you actually need your time and energy to put towards your goal and what you're going towards. Don't let your fear of saying no stop you. It's because you didn't say no. It stopped you from moving forward in life. If we do learn to say no, we will be able to move forward because we stop that person in their tracks and we can get focused. We stop giving that person our energy and we could keep focused. We stop giving, and that person taking, and we can focus. We can get to that goal a bit faster because now I have all my energy, I have all my money, I have all my possessions, I have every single thing that I need to move on to the next level of my life. And you know what you have? You have a big hard backbone of strength because you are strong enough now to finally say no, to finally stand up for yourself. So bye-bye, taker. And I'm not saying that every single person is a taker because I was in that position where I needed help too. But when you really are helping some person, it's not by giving them possessions or money or whatever it is. Helping some person is really giving them the mindset that they need to make the next step in their life. I'm going to leave you with that. I want to hear you in the comments letting me know that you stand up to your taker. You also give some person some true assistance by giving them that mental strength that they can move forward and move upward in their life instead of plateauing on a help me basis. That's it. I am done talking now. And remember to be brave, be strong, and be you. Bye.